Hey guys, Delt here. Rotating maps are back in the game for solos, duos, and trios, and they're only on a 3-minute timer. So if you're wanting to spam one map, then there's not a lot of time to have to wait for that. If you don't really care what map you get and you just want to keep playing the game, you now have all three, and it makes the game feel a whole lot less stale. You could just play Goblin Caves to take down Cyclops and Cave Troll, Ice Caves for the King of the Hill playstyle, fighting everyone for control of the loot pile in the center of the map, or Crypts for either just the nostalgia of the map, the bossing aspect in Inferno, or to just have a good time. All three maps are viable, and in this video I'm going to be playing through one game of Crypts and one game of Goblin Caves. I haven't played Ice Caves yet, but I'll get that up here soon. The first game in Crypts, I went in with nothing but a purple rapier and some heals to see what we could get. And the second game, I saw Goblin Caves was the map, so I made sure I geared up real quick and was ready to take on people at the bosses. Hope y'all enjoy. So I was planning to just do all of this as like first person. I'm saying what I think while playing the game, and I realized the first roughly 4 minutes of this game I wasn't recording my microphone, so I'm just going to do voiceovers up until that point. We started in church, and I'm just clearing through this room to try to see if the lion's head or any other things in here are unlocked. Again, I came in here with a purple rapier, and the rest of my gear is fully base kit, so I'm just trying to get any upgrades that I can. Also be careful when you're clearing the room like that. I got shot by the archer that was above me. There's a hole in the second floor, and he shot me through that. And just from this chest, we were able to get some pretty decent upgrades. I wasn't really paying too much attention in the lobby, but a rogue did run up to me. So any health that I can get is great because I don't want to get caught by ambush or caught off guard by someone just running at me. Having a lot of health, a bunch of vigor, robust, we'll be able to survive a decent amount. And we definitely sure needed it this game because this was my first game of the day and it was not the best when it comes to clearing PvE. If you're not used to dealing with the spearmen and you're struggling against them, basically any attack you can sidestep except for their side swing. When they do that, assuming you have a buckler or any kind of shield, just put that up and you'll be good. Make sure you do aim it slightly to the right. If you don't have a buckler, crouch, walk away, and pray. And before we get back into our in-game commentary, I just want to throw out this really quick and ask who here is excited for no more multi-classing. I'm definitely going to miss my tank bar build, which is what I'm running here with defense mastery, robust, and iron will. But I do think that everything is pretty stale because everyone's just running the same few builds. There isn't really too much originality when it comes to it because everyone just wants to survive. And that's definitely something that I'm excited to see again. We'll run into wizards and there'll be a different playstyle than a warlock, and a warlock's going to be a different playstyle than someone else. And I'm very happy for that again. Just let me know your takes down in the comments because I really do appreciate conversations and just knowing what everyone else is thinking. All right, now that we cleared church, I'm basically just running around trying to clear as much of it as I can. So we're going to go into barracks next because there's a skelly champ in here. And we're just going to be clearing the map, killing as many skeletons as we can, looting as much as we can, and then probably going to Inferno and doing the same thing. My mic has been turned off this entire time and I'm just realizing it. So yeah, we're gonna do overhand up and left. And when he does his underhand, we're gonna look down and right. You've been seeing it already. Dark and Darker just released a change where it now cycles through the different map every 3 minutes, I believe. So I just want to test and see how good that is. I used to love doing this when it started with Ruins because you get 3 maps worth of AP, but I'm not as sure of how well it'll be with just these 2, and I'm screwing up bad now that my mic is actually on. The only person I saw in this lobby was another rogue. I was playing... I'm just gonna use a campfire. I was playing Slay the Spire, so I wasn't really paying attention and didn't really care if there was other people here or not. So, yeah, I'm running our normal tank bard build while multi-classing is still a thing. We're already up to 140 health with the set, which should be great considering that we came into this lobby with nothing but a purple rapier. So people who are geared probably shouldn't be too insanely kitted at this point, and we should be good to go. Bard's typical strength is good PvE clear around the map. And that's genuinely just what I'm focusing on. However, with this build, we're not running Streak of Weakness. And I'm trolling still. We're not running Streak of Weakness. So our clear isn't as good as it could be. But this should hopefully help us out if we run into another player. Hey, look, we got another campfire. I might just use that after I finish this room. Alright, don't mess up the lockpick, hopefully. It's a nice cape. 1 true, 3 strength. I'm just picking up whatever I can, honestly, too. He blocked me off from getting the crossbowman, which isn't my favorite. So I'll just come over to the side. He'll get stuck. We'll get our swings in. Honestly, I'm gonna hold off on the campfire and just drink a couple health pots. I need to get into the zone. Do that. I'm gonna go this way and just try to get it into the octopus room. Shoot me. Thank you. I do need to rebuff, but I feel like it's important that we're moving right now. Alright, so with these guys, if he swings upper, we're just going to move to the side. And if he does his side swing, which he didn't do, we were just going to block it with our buckler. And I'm probably going to clear the mummies in this room. I just want to make sure that we're healed up in case another player runs on over. Alright, that's good enough for me. I feel like I missed a mummy. But it's fine. We'll get it in a second if we did. Alright. We're getting what we can. This lion's head isn't locked, which is perfect because we already used the 2 lockpicks we found. I'm just gonna grab that. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up dropping the, at the very least, the green ancient scroll. I just want to see something. How much PDR do I lose if I take this off? That's actually a pretty significant amount. course I dropped it right inside the thing. All right, so now that we're up in the zone again, I'm just gonna chill out for a second and make sure we get up to full health. If I can clear this next room in front of me, that'll actually be a good amount of profit, but we'll see. All right, considering that the zone moved further away, I'm probably just gonna run through and not care about pulling this entire room. Just make sure we're buffed, because I've been running around half the game without being buffed, and it's definitely probably slowed down my clear speed. What you got for me? Trash. It's trash. Yeah. Where has this rogue been all game? All right, we're gonna open up all the portals too. Free AP. And we upgraded all three of our things, and honestly the only thing we didn't get an upgrade on at this point is our chest piece, since we just got the survival bow. We found the rogue. Honestly, that's a really bad room for me because I have very slow move speed right now. It's not too bad, I guess. All right, and my brain was fully focused on the game here, and I wasn't talking at all, so I'm just going to do that for you here. I decided I was going to run in and try to fight the rogue, but I did just want to open up this portal if I could. That way I had some sort of backup. And then he hit me with his hand crossbow, and I stopped myself from fully opening the portal, and I actually backed up. After like 2 seconds of me backing up though, I realized, hey, I'm a tanky boy. I'm just gonna walk into this room and press my W key and go in a straight line as quickly as I can and just get to him. Honestly, even coming in here with base kit, with the gear that I found, I'm sitting at 140 health. I wasn't too worried about this. I tried to get a few survival shots in, but I didn't really get any. There wasn't really an opportunity to. So I just pushed into melee and we just take the fight from there. This was literally just a health diff. Bards do roughly the same amount of damage as rogues, so just stacking health, you'll be fine. All right, let's get in that red portal. And when we get into Inferno, we're gonna take the campfire. All right, let's use this campfire kit. Actually, rousing rhythms first, so we get more dex and vigor. All right. Put this campfire kit on. I'm also just gonna drop everything that's white real quick. And I'll drop green things later if I need to. Just reorganize so it's easier to pick stuff up. And let's get going. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to not having charismatic performance still sometimes, guys. And honestly, I might just go to the skeleton room right off the start. This is why we like having bucklers. Oh, shoot. I forgot that he does the double swings. I'm trolling. All right. Some more armor. We lose some vigor, but that's fine. I could clear this room, but I'd rather, I think, play it safe and just fight skeletons. And I'm gonna do this nice and slow because I haven't been into hard mode Inferno in a while. And I'd rather not get deaded by something because I was being dumb. Does have move speed? Honestly? No. We were the other ones. So once again, we're just gonna take this real slow. And I don't care too much about picking up these arrows because that's just more space for me. So let's just reorganize again real quick. There are 2 lion's heads in this room, and that's sort of what I'm trying to get to, but I also just want to full clear the room. I put my shield down too early. That hit me still? Oh, I'm big trolling. Wow, I'm playing this awfully. Can I choose him here? But we don't talk about this. That was just really bad. All you need to do is block the side swing and you're good. And I was not doing that. Again, I don't need gold. But I'm wasting a ton of heals. Is that not it? Oh, that's it right there. Why can't I block these, dude? Whatever, I'm just choosing them. I swear, I used to block these all the time. I don't know what's happening with me. I'm gonna swap that for that. I'm just gonna chalk this up to it's my first game of the day, and I always suck on my first game of the day. So we're just gonna continue to play this very slowly then. And there should be 2 more skeletons down there, and this one over here. As I miss. And I will pick these arrows up. Because I do want to have arrows, I just don't care about having 2 stacks at this point. Alright, and that's how I pick up golden teeth, because we can get 2, and that's not bad at all. What are you? Can't even see. You're a spear guy? Oh, you can come up here. Alright. I am big trolling. But he actually went up, so that's fine. Yo, so do as I say, not as I do, apparently, because I'm using all of my heals. I have 1 campfire left. All right, and the zone is getting farther and further away from us. So let's just see what we can get from here. Oh, that's not a bad pickup. The fastest we have to the zone is this way. What boss are you? Skin Warlord. Can I do this? Please don't explode. All right, we're good. These aren't bad, just don't hit the shield. I would love to loot more, but I have no heals. I just pulled it. All right. Don't hit the shock collar. And what I'm gonna do with this berserker is just pull him out so I don't have to deal with him if I can, and hope to not die doing this. All right, so he swung, so that's not a big deal. Should be able to shut this and we're fine. I honestly just want to leave at this point. Like, this hasn't been the best game for me, at least in Inferno. So I'm probably just gonna do that. It's fine. We should have enough loot to at least go positive. Especially with all the mobs to kill and all the interactions we did. Let's see. Yep. That is 1500 AP from honestly not my best game. Alright, we're gonna be loading into the Goblin Caves this time. Are people not wanting to play Goblin Caves, or like, oh, I don't want these? Oh well. There's one other player here. Fighter. He's a tanky boy. Alright. So spawning here in Goblin Caves, I'm just gonna go straight to Cyclops. But spiders are annoying for that, so let's take those out. And bats can be a little annoying too, so after I cast Alacrity, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And usually when I do this, I come to this room and then immediately turn right. Hopefully not pull. I pulled both of them, not a big deal. All right, we're gonna kill this one too. And we're gonna have to kill all of the ones in between here and there. So as soon as we drop down, we're gonna get this Goblin Mage. And one might be aggroed behind us now too. So just be careful about that. Is this blue? Nope, I don't want it. I should cast Harmonic Shield in case I run into that fighter, but he's probably just like on the opposite side of the map, so I'm not super worried at this point. I might even just not cast it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the boss room and rebuff. I'm gonna take this off too. Let's get across there. Deal with this one so he doesn't shoot us when we're opening the door. All right, and then when we get here, we're gonna take our chest off again. Because from here, we're just gonna run straight to the boss room. Try to make him swing if I can. Make this swing. And then we're gonna try to cut it as tight as we can so the beetles stay up there. Put our... I'll just shut the door, then put the gambeson back on. Please. Take off our buckler, so we're getting that 7 move speed, rebuff, and we'll take on the boss. And one other thing I want to do real quick is replace these, so that way I can heal up real quick in between the fight. Oops. I already messed up. We're doing great. Petrify, get to his side. As soon as he casts, move. He should start rockfall soon. Jump. And then everyone else is half second. So basically, he slams and then we jump. But I'm really screwing this up this time. I want to get him to cast Petrify right away if I can. Alright, and then we're going to drink our health pot. He's going to stomp, so we're getting away. Use a couple heals in case the fighter comes in. And the more heals I use... Aw, rip. I thought I could dodge that. The more heals I use, the more things I could pick up anyway, so I'm not wasting them, so I don't really mind using them here. All right. That was a better jump. There we go. So it's not as soon as he slams, you want to wait like a half a second. It's just hard to know for sure how to explain that. Like, it's a really weird timing. All right, and there's Petrify. Put our buckler back on now. What's he got for us? Strength, admage, and max health. That could sell. We'll see what else we get though, because it's kind of meh. Did you kill the boss, sir? No. Alright, and I'm not super worried about heals. I still have a surge kit. I'm probably gonna drop these now that I'm full health. And we're gonna start pulling. I'm probably just gonna pull all 5 times, if I'm being honest. All right, 2 more pulls and we're gonna get out of here. I might run over to Cave Troll. assuming I have enough time, which I think I do. I do a good amount of damage with this. Those are good boots. I'm keeping those over that cape because this has max health and armor rating on it. And PDR. Alright, well, we didn't get the most off that. If I can get the cave troll, it'd be great. Just gonna take that off again so we can move quickly through here. Put it back on now before we start taking damage. And it's looking like I should be able to go to cave troll with how the circle's closing. Perfect. Yeah, I should have more than enough time to do this. The only problem is if the fighter runs over. Oh, he did it. All right, and once again here, I went radio silent, so I'm just going to voice over again. I was just checking to see if the other player was still here. I saw that the loot pile was already taken, but the door to the center room was also opened up, so I was just going to check in there to make sure he wasn't there. If he is, we're going to fight him. And he was here, so I made sure to swap out to my survival bow. He went behind a corner and drank a prop pot, so I did the same. And while I was drinking the prop pot, I got hit by his crossbow. I used Savage Roar thinking that he was going to run at me, but then he just sprinted away, and that's completely fine. That's 2 cooldowns wasted, and I'll just wait for mine to come back. Then he decides he wants to push into melee, and he uses his Savage Roar. Again, completely fine, completely perfect. I'm just going to walk away. I got hit by a few more Franciscas, so I'm just going to prop pot in case I get hit by anything else. Drink a health pot, and then see if I can get any other forms of healing in before Savage Roar comes off cooldown. But when I used Savage Roar again, he decided he wants to run away. So then we're just going to switch to our survival bow and see if we can get some cheeky shots in. And then as soon as you hear sprint, put your bow away and just start running. Sprint ended. My Savage Roar is once again almost off cooldown, so I'm just going to press that and turn around as soon as I can. All right, so at this point, we did what we can in melee. We need to back up and use our survival bow, but he doesn't have sprint, so he's not going to be able to close the distance again until he has it up. So just hopefully hit a couple more shots and he's dead. We hit one, and that's all we needed. When multi-classing goes away, there's absolutely no way I'll ever be able to take a fight like that again. I'm going to have to be a lot more movement-based than I was. What do you got for rings? That's good. Pretty good. That's also good. If I wanted money, this gear is really good. Hold on. Let's swap those for that. Those are really good loose trousers. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be it. Unless...
Do I have something green? Yeah. Let's grab that too. This should be good. Let's just get on out of here. If I'm gonna miss anything about multi-classing, it's 100% gonna be defense mastery, because without that, I would not have survived that fight. Plate fighters are typically a very hard counter for bards, just because we do physical damage and they can stack plate armor. Oh, no, no, no. Wow, I'm missing everything. This is a good run. But anyway, plate fighters are typically hard counter for bards because they can stack physical damage resistances, and that's the damage that we excel in. So not being able to beat them in melee means we just have to kite them forever, which is possible. It just takes so long, especially because our survival bow isn't the highest damage weapon. Like, this legendary one's only doing 28 damage. Let's just kill this goblin too, and if another bat spawns, cool. Hit me. How dare you? How dare you? It's not worth healing from that. Wait, what kind of gem was that, actually? Do I have any other green things? And I did hear a portal spawn in here. I have no idea where. Just gotta find that. I know that there's definitely gonna be one here. I thought I heard two spawn though. It's underneath. That's not my favorite. Alright, so we're just gonna jump onto this, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Just pull more mobs, why don't I? Oh no. Spider webs. Alright, we got it. We're fine. Alright, we're out. You made it to where I couldn't attack. I was gonna clear them, but... Alright, and that's 1400 AP. And how much gold do we make from sellables? $826. I missed two things though. Plus 46. Alright guys, and that's just gonna be it for the day. TLDR, if you're planning to try to climb some ranks, it doesn't matter what map you play, as long as you just play the map. I genuinely don't think that the ranking system in Dark and Darker is the best. It's very much heavily just reliant on surviving and finding loot. But whenever they release the rewards, maybe you're going to want to go for it. And these are two honestly pretty decent games to emulate. Neither of them are perfect games, but they're both capable of getting you to demigod. And this is where we're going to wrap up the video. So if you enjoyed the content, please just give the video a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. Anything and everything helps, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you who do it. Also, if you enjoy Dark and Darker and other video games like it, I'm gonna have my community Discord linked in the description below. Feel free to click that, come by and say hey. And as always, I hope that each and every one of you have a very great day, and I hope to see y'all next time. Peace.